Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Hartenstein. Big can out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Doncic, and it's Smart in at the shooting guard.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ball game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Here's Big Cat. Game against Oklahoma City. Very impressive. Doncic. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Basket counts. Murray's got 5.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game with 30 points. Here's Big Cat, defended by Gordon. Here's Big Cat, uses the glass to finish the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Murray looking around. Count it.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Doncic. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Big Cat can hit. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Jokic against Hartenstein. Jokic, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now Brown. And the 3 off target. Outside, Smart. Down low, stolen by Gordon. Brown, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So a moment now to see the story for Jokic. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
A moment now to see the numbers for Nikola Jokic. He's averaging 28 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Big Cat. Good defense by Jokic.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
to Brown. Back to Murray. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Big Cat. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Big Cat. He's covered by Murray. Outside for Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Brown. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Big Cat. Jokic defending. Here's Big Cat. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Johnson for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the 4th. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball. Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Murray. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now, here's Doncic. And stolen by Gordon. Odd pass to Gordon, and then Gordon hit the dunk.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's Big Cat following the score by Aaron Gordon. And here's Doncic from the arc. Does not find the basket. His 2nd miss. He's now 1 for 3. Brown the pass to Murray. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Murray against Doncic. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
The Nuggets leading by 11. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Lakers also making some changes. Hawkins comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Marcus Smart. Here's Strother. He's covered by Hawkins. Watson for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 14. Doncic passes to Big Cat. And it's blocked. Pass to Shamet. Inside, Watson takes it off the glass. Watson's got 5 points so far.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Pass to Valanciunas. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Big Cat, the pass to Hawkins. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He tallied 32 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers to the right side. 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Big Cat, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Jamal Murray, Houston. He's checked in for Denver. So it's Denver now. They led by as many as 18 points. Watson's shot is off. They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Jokic. And it's Strawther in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That one good for 2. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Doncic with the steal. Pass to Smart. Here's LaRavia from outside off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 11. Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now LaRavia. Pass to Big Cat. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Nemhard, the pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. Denver passing it around. And here's Jokic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
4 on the clock. Kept alive. Out to Doncic. The tray. And that one's good. LaRavia. 3.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Now Murray. He's got 17. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Doncic. Down by 12. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Tries from 7. Again, the Nuggets score.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
to the wing right side. Here's Big Cat. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Murray after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 14. Pass to LaRavia. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Big Cat, the pass to Doncic. Throws it up high. Big Cat can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Jokic inside. He's defended by Hartenstein.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Nice shot by Smart.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Denver making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Nembhard. Jokic high post. Kicks it out to Gordon. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein. Now LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Brown pulls it down.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. Lakers trail by 15. Doncic outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Smart. The 3 for Doncic. And Brown pulls it down. Back to Nembhard. Goes up on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nembhard's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they put up this month. The Lakers number 1. The Nuggets 3rd.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
Here's LaRavia. He's guarded by Johnson. Big Cat gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the brim.
And Denver has possession after the three-pointer from Big Cat. Jokic against Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Gordon. For the 3. Lakers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LaRavia. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Gordon, the pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. He's defended by Hartenstein. Jokic, no good. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard, the pass to Jokic. Now Johnson. He's defended by Laravia. Nembhard against Doncic. Nembhard's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Doncic looking it over. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this.
Checking out Los Angeles. They've shown they're one of the best teams in the league. Maybe not the best, but maybe like number 3 looks fair.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Lakers. They've got... And that'll do it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. They've got Smart, Jake Laravia out there with Big Cat. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Doncic in a point. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hartenstein's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Hartenstein against Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pocket 2. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Big Cat, defended by Gordon. Big Cat gets the bucket.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
To the left side wing. Here's Gordon. Back to Brown. Johnson kicks to Murray. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Big Cat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smart up top. Here's Big Cat, defended by Gordon. Hartenstein, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon for 3. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Jokic.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Doncic passes to Hartenstein. Back to Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Murray. 17 points in the game. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. He's defended by Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Here's Big Cat, defended by Gordon. Jokic with the steal. Here's Brown. Off target with his 3.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Big Cat.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Now here's Murray. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Shoots over Doncic. Murray, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Big Cat, the pass to LaRavia. And it's blocked. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LaRavia's got 8 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson outside. Jokic a screen. It's up a 3. And Johnson is good for the 3. He's got 8.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And Denver has possession. Marcus Smart missing that last shot.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Down low. Big Cat can't hit. Denver leading by 5. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Doncic passes to Big Cat. LaRavia with the screen. Here's Big Cat. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Jokic rising up.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to Big Cat. Pippen against Murray. Pippen, the pass to Big Cat. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Nuggets leading by 5. Murray with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Here's Gordon. Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Big Cat's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's LaRavia. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Murray, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Pass to LaRavia. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now Brown. Here's Gordon. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Big Cat can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 3. With the drive, a nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 9.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
Nurkic checked in for Los Angeles. Denver with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Watson the screen. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Pippen kicks to Nurkic to the paint. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Big Cat. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 11. Nurkic with the steal. Over in the corner, Laravia. And stolen by Watson. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Outside for Murray. No good with the triple.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Here's Crawford. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jokic. And Fisher subbed in for Murray. The Lakers also changing it up. Vince Williams comes in for Jake Laravia. And Hawkins subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Crawford. 5 points in the game. Back to Nembhard. The Nuggets with another miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now, here's Watson. He's guarded close. Pass to Nembhard. Drills the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 14 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Landry. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nembhard in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray down low, guarded by Smart. Murray kicks to Watson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jokic inside. He's against Hartenstein. Watson's shot is off.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside for Murray. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Watson. And they pick up 2. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And there's the drive. And he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Hartenstein against Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Good on the second free throw.
At the least, he did extend it to a 2-possession game. That's important.
Pass to Laravia. Smart kicks to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Big Cat. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Big Cat. Followed by Murray. Outside for Smart. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 4. Brown with it. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Murray against Doncic. Murray, good.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Big Cat. Fades. Nice touch on the bank shot. Big Cat's got 28. Here's Brown. Here's Gordon. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And here is Doncic. Here's Big Cat. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Murray outside. Inside. And Jokic slams it in. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
So it's the Lakers now. 6-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. The Nuggets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Smart against Murray. Now Jokic. Another chance. That's tipped. Now Doncic. Stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here is Gordon. Throws it down on his head.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Big Cat. Doncic outside. He's off from 3.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Now Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Here's Laravia, covered by Johnson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon, good, lays it right in there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Big Cat, and there's the three.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Denver leading by 9. Here's Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. 5 on the clock. Murray. Oh, it's good! What a move!
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Big Cat, defended by Gordon. Got it to go!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Murray. Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. And he gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Doncic with it. Guarded by Murray. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
3, good.
3 points.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
So the Nuggets win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid